Okay, guys, so it is April 3rd. So, beginning of the month, we just wanted to kind of sit down, give you an overview of what you can expect, what's coming up. Can you believe we are in the second quarter of the year? I feel like 2016 is flying by. So big things coming on the horizon. We want to share a calendar, kind of we'll talk a little bit. Jessica and I went to Super Saturday in Austin, kind of give you some updates from Beachbody Corporate and talk about Summit and all of those good things as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you and share my calendar. Okay, can y'all see that? Okay, so I will also, can y'all see this? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so I will also share this within the team page. And if you are a new coach, let me just tell you right now, you're looking at all this color and you're like, oh my goodness, overwhelming. Don't be overwhelmed, okay? So I'm gonna kind of just show you this. Jessica is gonna go through a little bit more, but I started doing this year of just kind of overviewing my entire month, and it has helped me to be more organized. That's one of my resolutions, be more organized. Otherwise, things just catch up on me and I'm just like, oh gosh, I should be inviting. So I will post this in there. This is a calendar that works for us. If you want to create your own calendar, you are more than welcome to. In fact, I encourage you to do that. But I kind of wanted to just show you an overview of what to expect this month and where you can plug into. So New Coach Bootcamp, Jessica's going to talk about that, is starting tomorrow. If you have new coaches or you yourself are a new coach, definitely get plugged into that so we can help you get going. And then we will also be running 2 challenge groups this month, one starting on the 11th and one starting on the 18th. And so we have examples of when you should be inviting to that. If for some reason you don't have enough people to create a group your own and you just want to run a group with us, you are always more than welcome to join our challenge groups. So those are the start dates. And then just as a reminder, team calls, we don't have any holidays on Sundays this month. So all of our team calls will be on Sundays at 9 p.m. And just to kind of give you a heads up, next Sunday I will be speaking on Shakeology, my most favorite topic ever. I think that there's just so much value in Shakeology, but how do we get our customers to see that and want to be lifelong customers? So I'm going to talk all about Shakeology. And so I encourage you to be on next Sunday at 9 where I go over all that good stuff, everything that you should know about Shakeology. And then one other thing that I want to highlight on this as well, and then Jessica will kind of take over, is the 3-day coach sneak peek. So we've never done a coach sneak peek on our team. We always host a business opportunity, either call or live event in Facebook, but we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're going to have a 3-day sneak peek group, which will just be like a small little group on Facebook. And over the course of 3 days, we'll be sharing videos and talking about what is coaching. So we'll probably be reaching out to some of you veteran coaches, asking you to kind of share your story as we organize that a little bit better. But just know that's coming up on 19th, 20th, and 21st of this month. And then that 21st, that's going to really lead us into our more formal what is coaching event that we're going to do. So just be thinking about that. Put that on your calendar as you're talking to people. Just be knowing that that's what we're going to be inviting to talk about the business as well. Okay, Jessica, did I miss anything on there? I'm going to pass it over to you.
I think we're good. But do you have, or do we want to repost in case you have questions about the April challenge packs that are on sale?
Yes, so I posted in the group last week. Let me see if I have it on my phone. I need to post that again, but the challenge packs that are on sale this month are, can somebody come off the top of your head? Masters, Hammer, and Chisel. Here we go. April challenge pack. Let me just read it to you right now. Sorry, I don't have it printed for you, and I'll post it again. Masters Hammer and Chisel challenge pack is $160. The Masters Hammer and Chisel performance pack, so that's the one that comes with Energize and the protein shake. So if you have somebody that's maybe not, allergic to Shakeology, that's always another option for them, and that's also $160. The club and Shakeology challenge pack. So the Team Beachbody Club membership, where they have the ability to stream all the workouts. It's like Netflix for fitness, plus a month supply of Shakeology is $140. The club Kickstart plus Shakeology. So that is the club membership that allows them to stream, plus the 3-day refresh, plus Shakeology is on sale for $180. The Club Plus Performance Challenge Pack, so if they're looking again to stream that Club Beachbody On Demand and Energize and the protein shake, that's also on sale for $140. And then Ultimate Reset Spring Cleaning Challenge is on sale for $275. So the Ultimate Reset, if you're not familiar with that, I really want to try it, but I'm a little bit nervous. It's a 21-day program where it's basically like hardcore clean eating, but it's on sale. It's a good sale for us coaches too. I'm thinking about trying it, but I don't know if I can commit to 21 days of like no caffeine. I'm pretty sure it's more like vegan, like no real meat, but I heard like everybody that has done it has like loved it. It's like game changer. So I'm thinking about doing it, but I'll keep you posted on that. So those are challenge group or challenge pack specials. I will again post that in the group for you, but just so that you're aware.
How long do they get the club membership for?
So with the club membership, it's a 90 days, right? So normally with the challenge pack, they get a 30-day free trial, but when they buy the club challenge pack, they get it for a quarter. So 90.
Okay. Okay. Just
good question. Yeah.
And that's a really good one if you have people that are like not super committed to working out. But because it comes with the portion controls this month, so they still get the same concept of a good nutrition with portion control, but they can kind of dabble in several different workouts, several different trainers. Because I know some people, actually Brandy, I know for one, she was so excited about PiYo, and then she got PiYo in the mail and realized that her and Chalene Johnson were not meant to be soulmates. And so if it's, a situation like that, then they get to test out the trainers and the workouts. So if you have they're kind of hesitant and don't know what they want to do, it is a perfect challenge pack. So I'm really glad that they've been putting those into practice because they're not quite sure what they want to commit to. Okay, so as we jump further into the calendar, so as you see, we have New Coach Bootcamp that starts tomorrow. So if you have anybody that didn't get to jump into it yet, this weekend, I know I saw some people posting their videos, so I can't wait to watch them tonight before we start formally tomorrow. But you can still get people into New Coach Bootcamp, jump in, just try to plug them in tonight so they don't get overwhelmed. We'll start tomorrow. Just keep up with the posts if you're in it. If you have a coach that's in it, that's on your team, feel free to jump in and join just so that you can help them out and make sure that you're following their progress as they go through the New Coach Bootcamp. It really, really, really does help if you really try to stick with it. It's only 2 weeks long. Stay committed, and you will definitely see such a better start to your business than if you don't do it. So I know that sometimes it can be overwhelming in the beginning, but just do yourself a favor, stick with it. I promise it's worth it. Other things we have. So big things that you see on there. Last day to qualify for our Diamond Retreat is the 28th of this month. So it's technically May 1st, but the last day that you have to qualify is the 28th because that's when the rank changes. So I know some of us are super close to Diamond. Some of us are not super close to Diamond, but honestly, we still have a long way to go. So you can definitely get there. First option being, if you're somebody who you feel like close to Diamond, but you need that little push, or you need, maybe you're a diamond, but you're a shaky diamond, and you need to make sure that you are super solid so that you are still a diamond in 24 more days. We're going to be doing a push to diamond group. We're going to be co-teaming with another Beachbody team. So it'll be different coaches leading it. It'll be different, different concepts, different team members that aren't from us. So it's just kind of a new, fresh perspective. Even if you just hit Diamond or you're new and you just want to jump in there to kind of see what it does for you and how you can put it into your team practice, feel free. Let us know and we'll get you plugged in. That starts tomorrow.
And one thing I just want to add to that is it's a self-paced group. So we'll be uploading the week assignments a week at a time. So it's like if you have a day where you can go through all of them, if you want to do them day by day, it'll all be there for you. And it's very much the meat and potatoes of how to get you to a diamond. So it's a collaboration of like 4 other coaches that are very strong diamonds, have been in the business even longer than we have. So definitely, if that's something that you're interested in, let us know and we'll get you plugged into that group.
I think sometimes it's really helpful because I know sometimes we get stuck right before we get there. Whatever rank it might be that you're trying to achieve, we get stuck. And so sometimes hearing from people that are on our team really help to open your eyes. I know just Raquel and I going to Super Saturday this weekend.
Oops. Did she fall out?
I think we lost Jessica.
So I'll take where I'll pick up where she left off. Yes, so we went to Super Saturday, and it's so great to just be around other coaches and see how they work their business, because sometimes we get in the zone of like, this is how we do it. And it's really nice to just have other perspective of how other coaches run their business. So definitely encourage you, if you're interested in that, like I said, to learn from other coaches would be awesome. And then I'll continue going with this. The next thing that we have is called Revitalize Your Business. This is just another 2-week thing where basically if you're not a new coach, right? So if you're not like, I'm not really in the new coach boot camp, or maybe I'm not really ready to go to the push to diamond, you're somewhere in the middle, we have something for you as well. And so that is, if you're like, you know what, I'm ready to go all into my business, I need to commit, we're going to really just focus on those vital behaviors. So it's going to be an accountability group, 2 weeks, where if you were on my team cup, it was wonderful. I had such a great team cup where we would just check in every day and post what we had been doing. And it was just such great accountability, and it got me like really strong in the habit, because I knew that people were counting on me and that I had to report into somebody. So that's going to be the premise of Revitalize Your Business. And so if you're somewhere in the middle of maybe not ready to push to diamond and you're not a new coach, but you know you're ready to like, okay, I really need to get some momentum in my business, that will be a great place to plug in. We'll have more information on that as well. That will be starting next Monday on the 11th, but just keep that in your head of if that's something that you'd like to be a part of, and we'll have prizes for those that participate as well. I think that was it for that. Laura, did you want to go ahead and go?
Yes. Yeah. Here, let me share my screen.
Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay,
cool. Let me see. Okay. Can y'all see? Good? Okay, so Summit 2016. I don't know who all is going to go. We are actually going to create a group just for Summit, so we're not going to bombard, our Team VIP page. But I'm so excited. I was unable to go last year, but I saw all these pictures that you're seeing. I started following like Carl and like the major trainers, and I know Raquel and Jessica and Genevieve and Sarah went. And so I don't know if you see this bottom right picture. This is like what really did it for me. Like I am truly missing out, and I like will never miss out again. So these are the streets of Nashville, and it's going to be in Nashville this year again. But these are all Team Beachbody coaches that are working out together. Like how amazing is that? In front of everyone, there is a stage, and all those big trainers that you see, the Autumns, the Tonys, all of them are there. And so it's a time for all the coaches to come and celebrate. So Carl Deichler is there. There's workshops, there's workouts, there's where you can shop and taste the new Shakeology they're coming out with and the new workouts they're coming out with. Like it truly is an experience that I will not miss. So hopefully you're planning on going. And we can kind of get into how you can go. So if you're a new coach and you're starting boot camp next Monday, awesome for you. If you hit Success Club 5, and we will talk about that in boot camp, your first 3 months of coaching, your first 3 months of full coaching, you will earn a free ticket to Summit. And that is worth about $195 to $225, depending on if you're a new coach or not. If you did not hit Success Club your first 3 months of coaching, that is okay. Summit is actually sold out right now, but you can get on the waiting list. If you want to get on the waiting list, go to www.coachsummit.com and you can get on the waiting list there. So when is Summit? It is July 28th through July 31st. So that is a Thursday through a Sunday. So I know I am trying to take off. I will be taking off Thursday and Friday for Summit. Okay. And then, so a little bit of the details, we'll go over them more in our group, but are we flying together? These are some questions that pop up in my head. Are we flying together? No, because everyone kind of lives in different areas. But whenever you see coaches, in our summit coaching group that are going to go, see if you can maybe book flights around the same time so you can go together. So I know I'm in San Antonio, Raquel's going, so she's not too far away. I'll probably meet her and make sure we go together. So whoever is in the New Braunfels, San Antonio, Austin area, just let us know. What hotel are we staying in? So things are getting booked pretty quickly. I just know the Omni Hotel super close to where the celebrations are, and that's already booked for the days. So what you can do is you can go to coachsummit2016.com and you can type in the dates that you want. 4 hotels will pop up. The cheapest one, and I know that Raquel and Jessica stayed there last year, was the Nashville Marriott. It's $191 a night. So if you have 4 people and 2 a room, it'll be $150 each for 3 nights. So make sure whenever we start making our group, and I'll make that tomorrow, so you can just add yourself, we can approve to the group for Coach Summit 2016 in Nashville. And then we can start making reservations, making our moves. You know, we were thinking about doing a house and trying to rent a van, and I think it just gets too complicated. We're just going to book it, our own reservations, and then we'll figure out the details later. So that's a little bit about Summit. And Jessica and Raquel actually went, so they can probably talk a little bit about their experience in a little bit. But let's get into March Madness. So congratulations to everyone that participated. Y'all did an amazing job. It was not only Success Club points, but it was who brought on a new coach and who advanced in rankment, or, you know, advanced in rank. So the runner-ups, and this was such a close call. I'm pretty sure Ruth and Tara were number 1 for 3 weeks, but they ended up with 37 points. Congrats, girls. Y'all did awesome. The third runner-up, Jenny and Tanya. Number 4, Shannon and Brooke. And then number 5, Natalie and Ashley. So ladies, congratulations. Y'all did so good. And hopefully I did not mess up these numbers, but congratulations. Y'all did an amazing job. Not only did you bring on so many Success Club points, but new coaches and rank advancement. So that is not easy to do. So congratulations. And then our number 1 winners who won $300 for the month of March, Amanda and Brittany. So ladies, y'all rocked it. So like Brittany, she had 22 points, like 3 new coaches. Amanda had 3 new coaches. Y'all just rocked it with 46 points. So congrats, girls. Y'all did amazing, and you deserve, you know, everything. So congrats. And so that is a little bit about Summit and a little bit about March Madness. So if y'all have questions about Summit, now's the time to ask, to see, you know, where you stand, if you're on the waiting list, if you're a new coach. And then Raquel and Justin, if y'all want to chime in kind of on your experience of Summit, that would be awesome.
I have a question real quick about Summit. I was on the waiting list, I think, in February. Is there any way, like, do you guys know how I can find out the waiting list and like how it works, or I don't know.
Yeah, so you'll receive an email. I just in one of the groups this past week said they'll be rolling out invitations off the wait list this next week.
Okay.
And I think you have 168 hours to register. So even if you're a Success starter and you got a free ticket, you'll be getting that invitation. So you should be within the next week or 2 receiving those invitations off of the wait list. Yeah, so just be checking your email, make sure it's not going to junk, because they should. And it's also still too, as people are replying yes or no, it's going to be like a couple week rollout process, I think, as they continue to go. But y'all, it was an awesome experience. We had no idea what to expect. We were so new. We were like very new to the business. We had no idea what to expect, but it was awesome. I've been to many, many conferences for businesses and for even fitness, and it was just awesome. Like such positive energy, and they go all out. Like Beachbody knows how to do it right? They throw parties, and it's awesome, right? I don't even know what to say besides it was just like amazing to be a part of that community, and so much learning. You learn from the top coaches, you learn from coaches that have been in the business, that are having success, and they share everything that's working with you. So we were like constantly like taking notes and screenshots, and it was very, very cool. And plus you get to work out with like Autumn and Sagi and Sean T and Tony Horton and take pictures with them. So really, really cool. You want to add anything, Jessica?
I mean, it's really not that fun. I'm just kidding. No, honestly, if you have the opportunity to go, so if you either were a success starter and you already have a ticket, you're on the waiting list, I know that it can be so inconvenient financially and just time-wise because it's in the summer and life is busy. We were like on the fence, like, should we really even go? And then we went and we were like, okay, this is an absolute, like, gotta happen every year situation, because it really does. It just like opens your eyes. I feel like we are so bad about getting in tunnel vision of what we're capable of and like what our limits are. And it just really opens up your mind to be able to see, you see people who are in a worse situation than you could ever imagine excel further than you ever thought you were going to excel. And it just really like kicks you in the rear and puts you in motion into just keeping you motivated into what you're doing and reminding you of what you're capable of. So for sure, if you can at all make it happen in your life, get your little honey bow to Summit. I will literally be busting out a small human during that weekend, so I'm like so upset that I can't go, but it's just not possible. Unless I were to deliver at Summit, which would be a great success story, right? Any other questions about Summit? And then I'll finish up with the retreat stuff. No? Okay, fabulous. Okay, well, I know that Raquel talked a little bit about Revitalize Your Business. And I'm going to share so I just wanted to talk about that again, just to make sure that everybody knows what. I know that we have a lot. I feel like after the first quarter, sometimes you get a bump, because if your first quarter didn't go well, you are kind of like, I'm kind of struggling. Or if your first quarter did go well, it's hard to keep that momentum because you feel like you're like, okay, I'm like pushing, but I'm not seeing the success that I think I should be. So sometimes we're looking at, what's our return on investment. So the biggest thing being, wherever you're at, don't feel like you can't push further. Don't feel like you can't get where you want to go in this second quarter. I am like a big person who likes to chunk my life. So I love to look at my year and quarters to see how things are going, what my plans are. I love to reset goals at the beginning of every quarter. So I'm really excited for the beginning of April. And with our Diamond Retreat, like I said earlier before this computer tried to shut me off from the world, you can still get there. So whether you are just starting as a coach or you have been on the cusp of Diamond for so long and you're just trying to get your little self there, just make it a non-negotiable. Just tell yourself it's going to happen. When we were at Super Saturday, there were so many stories of people who went Diamond in like no time flat. And Raquel and I were like, geez, Liz, like we needed to get there way faster, but we didn't have an avenue to get there. We didn't have the training. We didn't know what to do. So we're trying to provide that to make sure that you have every single possibility to get there faster. Because every coach that I've brought on behind me has got to Diamond faster than I did. And that is the goal. So hopefully on Team VIP, we're getting faster and faster and faster and faster, because that means increased income at a faster pace. And the faster you see that business grow, the faster that you're willing to stick with it and put more heart and soul into it. So just know, you have 24 days left to get there, 576 hours. There's not one single reason why not every person on this call could not be there. We are going to go all out. So please get your little bottoms by the 28th. Get yourself to Diamond. It's worth it. And then revitalize your business. I know Raquel talked about this a little bit. So just so you know, these are the top priorities are to hold you accountable. Refocusing on what your why is. Again, if you've been in this business for maybe a couple months and you kind of feel like you have fell flat, or it didn't go the way you planned, or life got in the way and I got busy, refocus. It doesn't mean that you just need to give up and say this isn't for me, or it doesn't mean that you're just not meant to be as successful as fast. That's not what it means. And if you're willing to commit for 2 weeks and to stay accountable for 2 weeks, I literally guarantee you will see a change in your business. You just will. Because if you do everything that we're going to ask you to do, there's no other option except for success. And really the top goal is just to help you get out of your own way. This is something I struggle with all the time because I just cloud my mind with reasons why oh, I didn't get to invite you because I was busy. Oh, this weekend was so busy, so I didn't do any of my follow-ups. And oh, I'll get back at it next month or back at it next week. So there's so many things that can hold us back. But if we just shift that mindset into how can we propel forward, how can we move faster, how can we overcome all those can'ts, because can't never could, that's what we want to focus on. So no matter where you're at in your business, how long you coach, unless you're in New Coach Bootcamp, stay in New Coach Bootcamp. But if you're outside of New Coach Bootcamp and you've been a coach for longer than 2 weeks, you got a business, get your little self in it. Good? Any questions, comments, or concerns about things coming up over the next quarter?
Is there going to be hey, Lisa here. Is there going to be a push to Emerald?
So we're not doing a formal push to Emerald group this month, but your New Coach Bootcamp, by the time you get out of New Coach Bootcamp, your goal is to be Emerald.
Betty.
Oh, your coach.
Thanks for that.
She just she privately messaged me just now, and she's like, Diana's cracking me up, and like I responded to her, and then I responded again to everyone saying that Diana's playing with stickers because that's what she's doing, and I was like, oh gosh, this is embarrassing. But anyways, hey girl.
New Coach Bootcamp has the focus of getting to Emerald. However, if you go through New Coach Bootcamp and you're not quite there yet, you're going to revitalize your business. You will get your little self to Emerald if you're not already there.
And I need to get back up in that push to Diamond group and revitalize. Yes.
Make it happen.
It will happen.
Any other questions? Comments? Sure. Excitement about life.
All right.
Not excited about life. All right, that's fine. I'll be excited for us. It's cool.
So I'll post the recording of this call in the comments. I'll post the calendar, and then I'm going to post, if you want to go to the Diamond, I'll post that group, because again, it's prep week this week, kind of getting our minds right, kind of like a challenge group, and then next week will be more. But again, self-paced. It's not supposed to be a stressor. It's just to help you, give you the tools so you can get there. Cool? All right. Let's have a fabulous second quarter. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.